Hey, this is Jordy from the MeidasTouch Network, and wow, I just witnessed one of the single greatest takedowns I've ever seen by a Democrat, and I have to share it with you. So Democratic strategist Maria Cardona just put on an absolute masterclass on how to respond to Republican lies while debating Republican commentator Scott Jennings on the subject of immigration and Republicans cruelly sending asylum seekers to other states against their will. Watch this.
I think all these governors and all these mayors and everybody who's dealing with this influx of illegal immigrants, they're the ones who are being hung out to dry by the lack of a federal.
You say illegal
immigrants.
These are legal immigrants that are that these governors are busing and flying elsewhere. I just want to point that out.
We've had 4.4 million people cross the border since Joe Biden became president, including 850,000 roughly that have gotten away. This is an illegal immigration crisis, and I mean, that's how the American people see it. I don't think anybody's going to see it any differently.
You know what, Scott? I think you need to look at the facts and understand actual immigration law in this country. The migrants that your governors are using and abusing as pawns for their own political plays are actually here legally and are availing themselves of processes that are available under American law. And so that's number one. Number two, you all keep saying that the border is open. We just had Daniel Dale underscore that that was absolutely not true. You complain about the millions of migrants that have been apprehended at the border. You can't have it both ways. If the border is open, they would not be apprehended. These folks, these migrants that you're complaining about, that your governors are using and abusing, are coming here through legal ports of entry. So if you are actually proposing that we need to close the legal ports of entry, to close commerce to our second biggest trading partner, then I think your and your party's ignorance on immigration is bigger than we could all ever imagine.
Scott?
Well, I didn't expect to be insulted tonight, Maria, but I appreciate it very much.
Now that's how it's done. That's how you tear Republican lies and talking points apart. And notice when Jennings realizes that he doesn't have a good comeback, he simply plays the victim card. Like, that's what happens when you don't have facts on your side, buddy. Cardona rightfully pointed out that these are legal immigrants here seeking legal asylum. And then she brilliantly weaponized the Republicans' own talking points against them. See, the GOP keeps talking and tweeting about the record numbers of apprehensions at the border, and they're constantly complaining about all the fentanyl being seized. Well, if you truly want border security, then you should be praising increased apprehensions and drug seizures. Now, that begs the question, how much of this stuff was Donald Trump letting get in? Look, the American people are done with stunts. They're done with the lies. They just want honesty and competence. And Republicans keep proving day in and day out that they have no real plans to help this country. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe right now for more unapologetically pro-democracy content. We also just started a Patreon account, so if you're able to support independent media, go join us now at patreon.com/MeidasTouch. Look, we have no outside funding, no billionaire investors, but we are able to compete with the corporate media because of people like you who make our work possible. So thank you. Check out patreon.com/MeidasTouch to learn more. Thank you for watching. MeidasTouch is unapologetically pro-democracy. And look, we know you are too. So please make sure you check out our best-selling shirt and our best-selling gear, the unapologetically pro-democracy gear. And hey, while you're at it, make sure you check out my favorite shirt and one of our most famous designs. It wasn't rigged, you're just a loser. At store.meidastouch.com. That's store.meidastouch.com.